Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Looking for options for movement. He's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Now it's Forlan. And he can clear it away. And here's Forlan. Guti. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Forlan. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Makaleli. And here's Drogba. Oh, important interception. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
He's having a shot! Oh, crossbar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Forlan tries to pass it through. Drogba. He is just caressing the ball. So what can they make of this? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nesta. That's really well cleared. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Forlan. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look up. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, super find. Now it's Pele. Oh, delightful ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there's the clearance. Ambitious ball here. Deftly away. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Cross in, looks like a good one. That's a decent clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Drogba. Neatly clipped into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's let fly. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Borussia Dortmund are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marquinhos. Yaya Toure. Who played through for the wide man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Drogba. Tries the cut back. Bellingham. Pele. And that's been intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Borussia Dortmund leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kukçu receives it in a good position here. It's a promising position. Guti. It's run loose here. He's through, now is he in? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cafu bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Leicester calmly anticipates. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Drogba. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's full on! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van der Sar claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Played into space out wide. Baresi has it out wide and in space. Shoots! Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Pele. Stood up well to him there.
Omiya Ardija really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cafu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's been caught on it! Shot a goal! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Pinches it off him. Baresi. Looking for the run. Drogba would try cutting inside here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pele! It's bounced back off the post. Nicely aimed pass. Out to the right. And this is Pele. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
Oh, what has happened here? He's free, he has got space. Rudiger has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Didier Drogba. Number 11, Kukcu. Number 7, Makalele.
Baresi
Number
gets
3,
across to intercept that,
Marquinhos.
and it's Griezmann.
Coming on the field, number 18.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
22, Rivaldo.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Number 8.
Steps in, and that's the end of that.
Substitution.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, what a mistake! Nesta cuts out the pass. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Into the last 5 minutes. He's found a way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Borussia Dortmund close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there.
There will be 3 minutes added
Sports
time.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's got the beating of his man. Bale finds himself offside. Costa Curta. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the most accurate pass. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets
And
and
if you do
hard
have a
grind
chance
will help
today,
you go
please take
places,
some
and
time
they
out
have
to
a
give your
resolve
support.
that'll end.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Forlan.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Chouameni, Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Tries to get it clear. Serginho looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? It's a mighty effort! Goal! Inter! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Marquinhos with the foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Inter Milan are down to 10 men. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Cannavaro. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cafu getting this one clear. And it's Van Basten. That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard makes the interception. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bernardo Silva. Serginho. And it's Makalele. Beckenbauer. Forlan. Forlan running with a good chance here. Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Serginho's cross. Toure gets rid without sophistication. And he's taking no chances there. Cafu has it in a wide position. He gets big! Tchouaméni attempts a clearance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kokchu, good purposeful running this. No way through there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Serginho. Oh, this is a great position. And smartly reclaimed. Kokchu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Kokchu. Kokchu's terrific header. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Triol is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pullet gets into a good position. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Inter definitely was...
Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckenbauer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And Yaya Toure! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Kokchu! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be a...
It's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckenbauer clears, taken back almost at once. Threads one in, and this is Drogba. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good spread.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Makaleli, not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's quick to get it clear again. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. And it's Kukcu. Now, can they get him away? Chouameni. Oh, it's Van Basten. Forlan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's good vision. Drogba. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bigo finds himself offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
"75 minutes played. Passing nice and neat. And this is Hullet. Hullet! And that would have won it.
Hullet really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hullet.
Back when it goes.
Number 10, Bernardo Silva.
Driving through the middle.
Coming on the field, number 13.
Borussia Dortmund
Conte.
surely have to be
Number
commended for their
21,
drive and desire. Most teams would be
Number
taking the
18,
easier defensive route by now.
Substitution in progress.
Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And this is Cruyff. Can he get onto this? That's a decent clearance. Serginho gets into... Oh, what a climb! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Just 5 minutes left. And he's managed to get rid. And that's a throw-in. Neymar. Oh, well played. Danger averted for now. Baresi is there to clear. Cannavaro.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he was alert to it. Tries from a long way out. Dembele. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He's got away. And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast, and he's easing that out.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Azar. Szoboszlai. Over to the left. Back into the middle. And it's Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Forlan. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Gençlerbirliği are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar, he gets big, sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Two 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Simons. Figo. Borussia Dortmund have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Plays it through. The most accurate pass. Azar. Nicely spread. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Barella with the cross. He's got full. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Figo. Now it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Hoyt. He's tried one! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Forlan gets into a good position. Played in deep. Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Neymar. Neymar ploughing through the... Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Mbappe. Seaman gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Could be danger here. Well, there's the clearance. There will be a throw-in. And this is Neymar. Barella. And Azar. And this is Forlan. Vigo wins the duel this time. Szoboszlai. And here's Drogba. And this is Forlan.
There will be 1-0 at a time.
It's fallen loose again. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Borussia Dortmund really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Borussia Dortmund are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Forlan. Kimmich. Szoboszlai. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some resolute defending there.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free, and that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kimmich. Szoboszlai. And that's been won straight back. It's a loose ball. And this is Azar. Gerrard. Neymar on 2 now and looking for 3. And he's worked it through. It's Forlan! Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! No, that's just wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Forlan, and Dijk does well to get it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Brought out the best in the keeper. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Mbappe clears it away. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance to deliver.
That's good defensive concentration.
Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not getting his way this time. Kimmich. Barella. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Good ball, good take. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Forlan. Drop, great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now here's the delivery. Big chance! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't...
He rises! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. That's good running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Baresi gets a foot in here. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. And this is Forlan. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Szoboszlai aims beyond the defence. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Simons. Now it's Barella. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Drogba could try cutting inside here. And he seemed certain to get the sixth. That has not gone well. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Kimmich. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Marquinhos, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's that. Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Neymar claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Baresi does well to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cute ball now. How can... It's Drogba! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! It's bounced back off the post. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Yaya Toure, and it's played into the middle. He's having a shot! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Gerrard. Van der Vaart. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Caught offside that time. Offside again. Figo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a cute ball. Dink through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nice control. An instinctive delivery. And he's there to clear. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rijkaard usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pele. Gerrard. Pullet gets into some space. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Deco. Now it's Rivaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Totti has found the net here, of course. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Has a look and plays it forward.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gerrard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he plays one through. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's straight offside. Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Deco. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely worked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been knocked clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There will be
Nicely
3
weighted
minutes
ball.
added time.
Gerrard. He's got tall. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thuram with the clearance. Gerrard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nice looking ball. Played in. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to pass it, shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. tackle was certainly sturdy. Deco threads one in. It's Rivaldo! So, third corner of the game. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's played into the... It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he can clear it away. Totti. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And here's Yaya Toure. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Forlan. Forlan! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, there's the clearance. Referee's given a throw. Gerrard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Baresi gets good distance on it. There's a sharp little ball here. Showing good feet. Deco. Deco delivers. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Rivaldo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And this is Hullet. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rivaldo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Van der Vaart concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Thuram gets it away. And it's Deco. Serginho. Deco is wide and looking to get onto this. Gerrard. Deco. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. Always onto this. Well timed, excellent interception.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Deco. Number 22,
Rijkaard.
Rivaldo.
That's
Number
really well
20,
manoeuvred.
Didier Drogba. Number 17,
And the
Jonas
shot!
Goller. Coming on the field,
And
number
a
7,
terrific save from the
Magalhaes.
keeper.
Cole actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 9, Mbappe. Substitution.
He's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's gone looking for safety. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it? Shot, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has ended up in no man's land.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? He's had it taken off him. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bigo tries making a foray down the right. He's looking unstoppable. He's picked his way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe is onto this. Rijkaard.
There will be 5 minutes added
Pirlo.
time.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And they're back on the ball again. Looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away. No, no way through. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, nice touch. He's found the way through, climbs up big! And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Serginho. Can he latch on to this? Terrific header! It's anyone's ball now. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Totti. A probing pass. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's managed to... Cruyff! It's a loose... That's another chance! Goal! Inter! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great chance! He scores! A game all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Totti. Hullet. Baresi calmly anticipates. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Figo. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Inter Milan do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there,
the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Gerrard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The ball is loose, and he's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for the run. Oh, that's clever. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pirlo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard. Great vision. Shifted it to the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the delivery. Up he goes! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Baresi tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Van der Vaart receives it in a good position here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looking for options for movement. That's a simple one for the keeper. Totti finds himself offside. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Can he get on the end of this? Gerrard. Vigo. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's there to get it away. Toure does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked it up out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross to the back post. No way through, so back it... Gerrard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Yaya Toure. Gerrard! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Looking for a runner. Pullet plays it. Header! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, The angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gerrard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Caught offside that time.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Deftly away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Totti, and here's Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Hullet. Figo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Oh, good spread. Totti. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Figo threads one in, floated through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly, he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
Cambio di giocatori.
Figo ready to try one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Figo! And another try! They would have been quick to recover this.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Pirlo gets good distance on it. And it's Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
He rises!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good ball! Knocks it into space. And this is Van Basten. Maldini getting this one clear.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5, numero 15, numero 7.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, Fernando Torres, il numero 9, il numero
Good work
11,
on the right flank here.
Neymar, il numero 2, attenzione, un cambio.
Now he's off and running. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Nice control.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Serginho wins the duel this time. Can he get it? Shoots! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Serginho. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe! That has been slung wide. Now it's Pelé. And this is Neymar. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Van Basten, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit.